What's up, guys? Garden Racing, back with another excellent video. Back at the humble abode. So, probably wondering what the hell this video is about. So, basically, I got a daily driver that's a B5 A4, and pulling into my driveway right here, right there, just that fucking little curve, I popped an axle. I popped the driver's side front axle. As you can see, we got this sad case of an A4 down there with a broken axle that's stuck in the fucking middle of the street. Damn near in the middle of the street. And it's fucking 27 degrees Fahrenheit out, and it says it feels like 10 degrees, so it's fucking freezing. I just fucking redid my suspension on this. Literally put brand new front axles. I did fucking everything to this fucking car, and it pops the axle. Look how low. I gotta fucking raise the rear. The low is fucking dumped. I mean, the rear is dumped. It's too low. So yeah. And I gotta figure out if I can fucking do an axle right there, or if I have to move back more, maybe right here in front of my neighbor's house. They're not too fond of me. And it's fucking, my hand just holding the fucking GoPro is fucking freezing right now. But yeah, this just, it's looking nice fitment wise in the rear. In the front, it's fucking, it's two different cars, the height. So I need to fucking fix this. It popped at the fucking, I don't even know if you can fucking see it. Yeah, you can't really see it. You can see my fresh new sway bar though. Hell yeah. But it popped at the fucking inner joint. Shit just fucking popped out. So, yeah. I don't think I could fucking jack it up from here and do it though. Cause bro, it's a fucking weird angle. I would have to pull like in front of their fucking house and do this shit. Which I don't think they would like too much. So yeah, I'm gonna end the video right here. I'm gonna end this clip right here and figure out what the fuck I'm gonna do. So I'm back inside my house now. It's fucking freezing outside. It feels like 10 degrees, the weather says. The wind is insane. So I'm gonna start this back up tomorrow because the sun's already setting, as you can see. It's getting dark out fucking early already. A4 is down there begging for help, trying not to get hit by all the people that pass by. And so I'm gonna start this thing back up tomorrow morning with the axle install. This is the axle right here, as you can see. Brand new Miley axle. Came with all the hardware that we need. Came with a brand new seal, all the hardware. Grease to pack the axle with. I'll go over that in tomorrow's part. But yeah, I gotta put that axle in. I'm gonna figure out where I'm gonna fucking do it at. Maybe in front of my neighbor's house, because I need flat ground to jack it up. Because we're kind of at an angle still right there at the bottom of the hill. So it's kind of a weird situation. I can't drive the car. You figure because it's quattro, you would still be able to drive the car. But no, one axle pops, you can't drive the car. It's stuck, doesn't move. It just, I thought I like blew the clutch or something in the trans went, because as I would put it in gear, all over here was because the axle was moving because it popped out of the inner joint. So that one axle was just fucking spinning away, making a wild noise. So yeah, I'll start the axle install tomorrow and get right into that. So it's the next day and back out with the car. So basically my idea is I'm gonna move it right there so I can get a good spot to jack it up, because I can't jack it up on that fucking angle right there. It's too fucking concave. So I'm gonna fucking roll it in neutral to right here, and then I'll update you guys when I'm done with that shit. So the good thing about Audis is that all we need to take out the axle is a 6mm Allen and a 14mm Allen. And then there's gonna be one of these bolts, 6 of those bolts. So considering that I just put this axle that we're taking out in a couple hundred miles ago, and I used brand new OEM hardware. I'm not going to be using this because it's not OEM. OEM had red Loctite on it, and it was a different bolt. It wasn't a triple square, so I'm going to be using the OEM hardware, but I will be using this one, this new bolt. So before we go ahead and install the axle, we need to pack this thing with some grease. Gonna pop off that collar. I just gotta take off this zip tie, and we're gonna pop that off and pack it with grease. What's up, Beans? As we look back here, we see that there's already some grease in there. So we're just gonna add some more, and this right here, gonna cover that up with grease. We just cut that off. We gotta I don't hammer on those. You can. I was just hitting it with the bottom of this till it popped off. You can use whatever method you come up with. And then I'm gonna try not to get grease on there, that seal, because this is the new seal that they gave us. It would go like this, but I literally just put a brand new OEM seal, and it is not the same as this seal. So I'm just gonna keep the OEM seal, because I just put that fucking shitty axle in literally a couple hundred miles ago, as I did the whole suspension. So I'm just gonna fucking grease this thing up, and then I'll update you when it's fucking done. Yeah, so I filled this bitch with grease, covered it back up, loaded some grease in there, and did the same thing to the other side of this. So I'm gonna start outside with the install. I forgot to record it, but I took off the Koenig center cap, just 3 bolts, and then I went with the fucking 1/2-inch impact, and then I zipped that thing out, and now that nut's out. I just gotta crack these, jack it up, take it off, and then we'll go from there. We are under the car now. Nice K&N. As you can see, it shit just like left the chat over here. I don't know why. So I already loosened it from there. That whole shit's ready to come out. As you can see, it's just bolting. So you take off those bolts, that shit just comes right off. It's not like these other fucking cars. That's one benefit of Audi. So yeah, I'm about to fucking take off this wheel, pop that bitch off. So I was gonna record a video on my whole suspension build, but I just didn't get to. I was too caught up in that shit. So basically, got Polybush upper control arms, H&R street and track coilovers, got the H&R upgraded front sway bar, 034 Motorsport sway bar end links, got brand new lower control arms by Miley, and ECS tuning brake lines in the front. I did the Audi TT caliper carriers, and then that allows me to run 312 millimeter brake rotors. And then I got the yellow stuff EBC brake pads. The brake feel is phenomenal. It's night and day compared to the old setup. This shit's like, and I did 034 Motorsport heavy duty outer tie rod ends, brand new inner tie rod ends. I did that boot right there. So this shit's all fresh. I did the axles too, but this axle fucking happened to pop. I don't know why. And as far as the rear, I did the 034 Motorsport subframe reinforcement, as well as new rear tie rods. We got the street and track coilovers, all new brake lines, the ECS tuning brake line kit. So I bought this off someone from my Audi Facebook group. We got the Borla 2.5-inch exhaust by Tectonics Tuning. I also got the 034 Motorsport upgraded rear sway bar, as well as 034 Motorsport rear sway bar end links. So this thing's whole suspension is built. I just got a couple little things, and then this thing's like done suspension wise. I just want to get that rear diff brace, and I'll be done with it. I also did new spindles too. I found these 150 bucks for the set on a marketplace, so I had to pick those up. So yeah, I'm proceed with this axle disassembly. So my battery was on half for the gun. So brand new gun right here, fully charged, and took a fucking fat ass 420 rip. So I'm in the zone now. I'm about to get it cracking. So let's just take off these 6 fucking bolts, and you can fucking rotate that bitch however you need. Oh shit, why is it doing that? All right, well I can rotate it by there, and that shit'll spin. As you can see, this axle dislocated. It's not with us anymore, so let me take that shit out. So remember that Loctite I said was on the OEM bolts? That shit works fucking great, because look at this. Not fucking doing shit to these bolts. All right, let's try another one before I give up. Oh fuck, I gotta fucking rotate that whole shit. Let's try this guy right here. If I can get it on. Okay. One hand, I got this. Get the gun on right there. Click on, man. They said no click. Alright, click that. Fuck. I'll say we got the same scenario on this one. Let's try this lower one. Give them all a go. Yeah, that Loctite's no joke. So I'll be back once I figure out a fucking solution. So I don't like to be the bearer of bad news, but if you don't have a 1/2-inch impact and some fucking adapters, that's my method. 2 impact fucking adapters to make it 1/4, whatever the tiniest shit is. You're cooked, bro. You're not getting this shit done. Sorry to break it to you. Cause yeah, I'm gonna show you the method right now. I'm gonna get this camera propped and I'll show you the method. I got one of them bitches cracked. So, hooray. I'm gonna fucking resume. Okay, you guys can probably see, but fucking watch. That shit finally cracked. Like, what the fuck? That takes too much force. That Loctite is wildin'. I'm definitely reusing these bolts as to the new bolts they gave me, because they don't look as good as these. These the OEM bitches, bro. I paid really good money for these bitches. So, alright, better crack this one too. Alright, so that's half of these bitches. I'm gonna take them off without recording because I'm fucking struggling. But yeah, you get it. You need a fucking 1/2-inch impact or some strong ass shit. If you got air on deck, you're chilling. But me, I'm on the fucking, I'm in front of my neighbor's house right now, so this isn't the best scenario. I started in my driveway all the way up the hill, and then trying to go forward, not realizing that if one axle breaks, you can't move. I just rolled all the way back here, and this is my predicament. But I'm making it work. So you probably took all the bolts out like me, and you're like, bro, this shit's not coming out. I'm about to show you how to fucking make it happen. You gotta jack this bitch up from right here. Boom. Jack it up from right there. Don't touch the brake. And then I'm gonna show you how this shit works. Well, by now, you're probably like, motherfucker, you lied to me, bro. It's just not coming out. Well, bro, I lied to myself too, because I can't get this shit out either. So I'm gonna figure out a way and I'll update y'all. So after watching one YouTube short on a dude doing it on an S4, we gotta pop this bitch out and boop, so we can tilt this shit this way and it can just voila. And I will show you next clip. So camera at 3% now, but we G-macking. See this bolt? This shit will not come out like butter for you, but for me, I just did the suspension. You're gonna have to hammer that bitch out and spread that shit with a fucking flathead right there at those 2 points. Get a flathead in there, a pry bar, boom, boom, spread them out and hammer that bitch out. You should be good. And then when you put it back in, grease that hoe up for easy access next time. Me, I'm gonna just hawk 2 on it and we should be good. But yeah, let me pop. GoPro died, so last few clips might look fucking better or worse, I don't know. But yeah, that shit popped out and I'm gonna have to like fish it out. So fucking, it's a work in progress. Did not know I was zooming in. Yeah, we're at this point. Got this whole fucking all loosey-goosey. So yeah, I'm gonna see what I can do. All right, I was able to fish out the axle. That looks pretty all right. It's crazy for all new parts. This shit got rusty fast. It's crazy living in the Rust Belt. And I got some ECS tuning coilover covers I gotta put on, but I wanted to just adjust it to the final ride height before I put those on. And yeah, I gotta clean that up because as you can see, super fucking rusty. So yeah, gonna clean that shit up and try to fish the new one in. So the next thing I'm gonna do, we're just gonna clean this shit out. So I'll show you when it's clean. All right, this is it all clean now. I use some Scotch-Brite, some brake cleaner, and fucking rags. And I did have to use a razor blade to take off the old gasket. And I will not be using the old gasket because me trying to fucking rip out the axle, I damaged it. So I gotta use the new one. So here's the fucking new axle. Let's get this shit in. Oh, I forgot to fucking say, I gotta clean these bolts real quick with the fucking rag. So, yeah, I'll clean these and then put them on. And then it should be good money. I just realized I forgot to fucking start recording again. But yeah, we fished this new axle in and I'm just tightening the bolts right now. I aligned it in the spline so it's sitting right. And yeah, I'm just gonna tighten those bolts down. And then after I tighten the bolts down, gonna put that back in, that bolt back in, then we'll go from there. It is 23 degrees Fahrenheit and it says it feels like 7 because of the wind, and yeah, it definitely does. But I got the fucking those bolts back there all tight, so it's like a glob of grease in there. I'm gonna try to fucking get that out, that grease, and then yeah, I'm gonna put that back on. And next clip, it'll be all together. Now that the upper control arms are back in place, all we gotta do is put that wheel on and then tighten that to spec. Alright, now I got this bitch back on the ground. All I gotta do is fucking hit that shit with the half-inch gun and then fucking torque it to spec, then torque the wheels, and we'll see if this bitch moves again. So, I'm back inside. I'm not gonna lie. This weather is fucking me up. It is so cold. It says it feels like 7 degrees out. It feels like fucking 0 degrees out, bro. I can't feel my fucking hands. They're numb. My toes are numb. I just dropped off all the tools inside. I left my torque wrench inside. So that's why I came inside. I'm about to take a fat 420 rip. And then I'm about to go outside, torque that shit. And then we're gonna go on a nice whip. So I went ahead, used the snap-on torque wrench, torqued the wheels down to 110 foot-pounds. I torqued the axle nut. It said 80 foot-pounds and half a turn, so that's what I did. I tightened it all the way as I could. And now I just gotta fucking let this bitch warm up for a little bit. It's fucking dead cold. And I'm gonna put this fucking I'm gonna put this center cap back on and we can party. So I'm inside the car waiting for this shit to warm up. As you can see, 24 degrees out. You can't see, but I'm fucking blowing vapor. That's how fucking cold it is. I'm fucking just waiting for this shit to warm up. This is POV. So I didn't record, but I just pulled up the fucking road and made a U-turn up there, pull back in the driveway. Yeah, it's not too bad. It sounds normal, so hopefully everything doesn't fucking break. I don't know why the last one broke. I'm just assuming I put a shit axle in it. So I got these ones from SCP Euro, so they got the lifetime warranty. I'm not sponsored or anything, but highly recommend that. ECS and SCP got the lifetime warranty. ECS just added it. So yeah, I will get parts from them, so you can get lifetime warranty on all your parts. So if this axle breaks again in the next fucking however long, in like 5 years, I can get a new one for free. So I highly recommend that. Okay, we are in the car. I am trying the hat cam now, so I'll let you know how this shit goes. That's where I just fixed the fucking axle. Feels good, feels solid. Feels weird driving with the fucking camera on. I hope you guys can see fire ass view over there. Sunset. My car is dirty as hell. Maybe that's what I will do today. It's fucking freezing though. I don't know where I can get a car wash if it's freezing out. I don't know if they close them for the winter. That's what I would figure. Yeah, this ass warmer is putting in work. Make sure I got the passenger one off. On my last B5, I had a B5 wagon. I burnt a hole in the fucking seat. Left the butt warmer on. Came back, tiny hole in the seat. I was like, oh, alright. It might have been faulty, but you know, who knows. It's so fucking windy out. Bust the left right here. Make sure that turning is all good. Yeah, no weird noises. Little first gear. Give it some sauce. This is like super residential. I'm doing a fucking Marquez Brownlee right now. Yeah, sorry guys. Don't cancel me. Yo, free Marquez. That's my boy's dad's WSX Trans Am, which is pretty cool. It's automatic though, so it loses some points. But you know, you can always swap those things. You know, Geek Bar on deck. Got the sour cran apple. Shit smacks. Damn it, behind the Amazon truck. He's pulling over though, so. I don't want to pass him too soon. I didn't know if he was gonna knock me. Hopefully you guys can hear the fucking. I don't know what you guys can hear. I don't even know if you guys can hear me talking right now. But it is fucking freezing outside, so that turbo noise. That's how you break an axle, by the way. Do some fucking pulls. See a lot of fools on here don't know how to drive manual on the YouTube, so I gotta push that shit. Save all the manuals, buy all the old Audis you can buy, hoard them shits, hoard parts, make prices go up, price gouge these motherfuckers. Who cares? They did it to the JDMs. I'm gonna start the wave on the Audis, I'm telling you guys. I'm gonna be one of the fucking reasons that B5s, B5 A4s, just the 180 platform in general. That's the goal with this channel. I'm out here trying to push the 180, let people know that this platform is not dead. It still has huge backing, and 180 never lose. With the fucking manual, any 180 with a manual trans, bro, you're smacking dudes up, bro. Fuck DSG, all that garbage, bro. I'm about that old school shit. We need like to bring the manuals back. Oh, but you know, quick shifts. I don't give a fuck about none of that, bro. I'm about a driver mod. I'll fucking hone my skills till I'm fucking faster than fucking DSG, DCT. Smack the cam on the window. Nice little bonk for you guys. Traffic's pretty heavy, so just gonna go on a little back road rip. It is rush hour, 5 o'clock. I do live in North Jersey, so you know, the Garden State View Island. Nice little pops from the exhaust. Nothing obnoxious. I got flames every now and then whenever they want to come out, but you know, it's nothing like, I don't got no fucking two-step garbage tune. I don't got no pop bang tune. I'm not with that shit. That's like pure faggotry. If you're with that pop bang bullshit, bro, that weak shit out of here. And this is the daily. Like on my TT, eventually we're gonna, you know, fucking wastegate through the hood or whatever, wildin' bullshit. Once I get the, I don't know, I'm gonna build the motor and we're gonna see what's up with the TT. Right now, I just did the whole suspension on this car. I want to get a remap, some new injectors, bigger mass airflow sensor, hit up Motiza, get a proper like stage 2 plus map, and just, you know, let this car chill out at stage 2 plus stock turbo. And just, I got the boost gauge at home. I got the vent boost gauge I gotta put in. And besides that, that's really it for this car for now. Like later I want to get new rims and shit like that, but I got these Koenigs. These Koenigs would really look better on the TT, everyone tells me, and I know. But you know, I'll get the 5x100 to 5x112 adapters, whatever the fuck I need to get to make them work on the TT. And then I want to get some nice Porsche rims for this. And then I just want to keep this as the daily for now, and then go balls to the wall with the TT. Then I want to get a 1.8T, the last hurrah, the Ultra Sport B6. I want an A4 Ultra Sport, either a wagon or a sedan, but it has to be manual. That's like mandatory. I guess I can make this right here. I gotta wait for these guys to go by. I mean, it does feel better now that the axle, that other axle, something was wrong with it. It was making weird noises. I thought that I left something loose in the suspension, because the other day I literally did every nut and bolt in the suspension, everything you can do. So I was like, oh, I left something loose. I thought that was the case. This thing hugs the corners now. It's a whole different animal. And the sway bars have adjustable, they have two different settings. They have stiff and like soft. So I have it on soft right now because I already upgraded the front and rear sway bar, so it's already going to be stiffer than factory. So I didn't really want to go overkill, make it too stiff, and then you start understeering everywhere. But yeah, right now it's sitting nice. I just want to raise the rear. The rear is a little bit dumped, but I just eyeballed it. That was first shot. This is like first shot, just eyeballing it. I didn't even know. I didn't even like set it on the ground. I just set the height and then I set it on the ground. I set the front and rear height, then set it on the ground, drove it around, and I thought it looked fine. But now I'm realizing the rear is a little bit too low, so I am gonna want to raise that. And I just realized I never put that center cap back on. So I will go ahead and put that center cap back on when I get home. But yeah, I think that's all for this video. That was a fucking quick axle install. You're probably like, yo, motherfucker, how the hell did we get here? So basically, moral of the story, as you can see back there, probably not so well, but that axle seal is fucking cooked. So yeah, when you order an axle from FCP, don't use this fucking shit seal. Buy an OEM seal that you can stick to the fucking drivetrain, because this shit moves. It doesn't stick to anything. So with the fucking sticky pad, it can fucking stick to the drivetrain. The inner fucking CV joint started making a weird noise. I thought I left something loose like a fucking retard, but nah, I couldn't find anything loose. I drove it another 2 days. This shit starts fucking clicking crazy. I take the wheel off, I find that shit. So yeah, I gotta do this fucking job twice. So that's not fucking nice, but At least I'm gonna be way more efficient this time. So yeah, I'm about to fucking pack that bitch of grease. I'm gonna use all these fucking hardware. I'm gonna Loctite those bolts, because I already fucking reused those OEM ones fucking like twice. So I don't want to OD with that. So yeah, this is fucking heroin. I don't want to do this shit, but I'm not paying for no one to do my fucking axle. Fuck that. I'm turning Jewish. Converting to Jewish just for financial reasons. That's it. And yeah, so I'm about to start this shit, and I'm not gonna be a fucking idiot. I know I gotta take out these now. I already got that bolt out, and look at what the fucking just driving in the snow for like 2 days did. Look at this. I need to get a fender liner for this side. I gotta find one. I'm gonna ask the Facebook group members, see if they got any for sale. And yeah, this is the only one missing a fender liner. The other one is kind of chopped, but it's still there. So yeah, I'm probably just gonna update you when I got the fucking new axle in, because I already went over how to do everything. I kind of just felt like I needed to give you guys this fucking update. Don't use the fucking shit Miley seal. Don't use their fucking garbage seal. Buy an OEM one. This is the part number if you need it. I don't know which one's the part number. There's too many numbers on that shit. So yeah, and look at the fight. It's just solid. This shit's garbage. So yeah, I'm about to install this shit. Back outside with this bitch. Where the fuck is my flashlight at? Alright. Set this up. As you can see, this is what that OEM seal looks like. It just sits on there because it's fucking sticky sided to the back. So as you can see, it's just way better. You need it to sit on there. The other way, it's just fucking heroin. It's like a fucking guessing game if the seal's on, right? So yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I remembered to record like an outro for this fucking video. But yeah, moral of the story, I did a second axle on the A4. And making a weird clunking noise. I did the whole suspension. I checked over every nut and bolt, every suspension component. I believe it to be my power steering rack. So, if you know where the power steering rack is on the B5s, might have to pull the motor on this bitch or some shit. Maybe build the motor, buy a built motor. I don't know. It's in the works though. But yeah, it drives pretty good besides that wonky power steering rack, which I figured it was because I did the inner and outer tie rods and my steering is still pretty vague. So yeah, and it's making weird noises, so nice.